Hello and welcome to Comic Zombie. Today it looks like we're joined by my friend Bob, who's sleeping over there in the corner. Anyway, today we're going to do a haul video, and I'm going to show you something cool and do an unboxing. Okay, let me make sure I get everything cool. Alright, so this right here came in from an eBay order. It was pretty cool. It's Fairy Quest by Humberto Ramos. He did a Kickstarter a while back, and they did a graphic novel. It's kind of a fantasy storybook setting, and it's my understanding they're forced to do their storybook routine every day for every time someone reads a story. And Little Red and I believe the Wolf try to break out of that. This is actually a 1 out of 20 sketch variant, and the cover is different than the cover for the regular version, so I picked that up. Thought that was pretty cool. Avengers has been pretty interesting, and with the huge team they've got, they're doing some interesting stuff, and you know, basically a whole bunch of Marvel characters. So they've always had the extended teams and the people they can call in, but they're actually now full Avengers, and they're doing larger groups and missions. Captain America, I don't know if you've noticed, these are all actually last week's comics, but they are today's pickup for me. So Captain America was pretty cool the last couple times. I haven't read this one. I've read 1 and 2 and 3. I haven't read 4, but I dig the direction that it's gone and how vastly different it has been than any other Captain America story. Deadpool has been kind of waning for me. I feel like the President storyline has gone on a little too long. You know, I'm going to give it one more story because there's supposed to be a one-shot after this before they move on to a new storyline. This is the second to last one, and I'm already kind of lost interest. So, Indestructible Hulk. Now, I haven't caught up with this one completely, but I really dig it. You know, it's Bruce Banner owning the fact that he's the Hulk, the fact that he can't control it all the time. Instead of running from it, he's embraced it, and he's working with S.H.I.E.L.D. To use their resources, and then they can use him when they need to. Savage Wolverine has actually been a pretty fun read, with gorgeous art by Frank Cho. Definitely worth a pickup, you know. Superior Spider-Man. This is the one with Massacre. If you haven't been following along, warning, there's some spoilers. Massacre breaks out of prison, and Superior Spider-Man is coming upon the failings of Peter Parker's I won't let anyone die philosophy. So we're actually butting against that and leading into the next issue where he will have to deal with that. Thor, God of Thunder. If you are not reading this book, pick it up. This is the second to last in the God Butcher storyline, and it has been amazing. This is probably, at least in this person's opinion, it is probably the best Marvel Now title, second only, well, no, sorry, just above All New X-Men. This, I never thought I would like Thor, and I've heard a lot of people say this, but this book, I just really dig it. So, you know, try to get your hands on early copies, second printings, whatever you can. Just read this book. Nova. No, Marvel's pushing because they've got that new movie coming out in a couple years, the Guardians of the Galaxy. So they're trying to link it all together. Nova is a pretty decent start to that. You get some background on the Novas, and we get to see who the new Nova is going to be. So this is pretty cool. Alpha, I was kind of disappointed in this book. I mean, the art is definitely not my style. I mean, if they had kept this stuff going on, the Humberto Ramos, it would have been cool. I don't like the character design now for Alpha or Peter Parker, actually. But he's basically being mentored by Superior Spider-Man, who has allowed him to have, quote, 10% of his power back. So he's back to trying to be a superhero again. This is Red Hood and the Outlaws, number 17. It's a Death in the Family aftermath. I haven't read this one yet. I'm, having just finished Death of the Family, so I'll look forward to that in a little bit. Happy. This is issue 4 of 4, and I believe internet information says that Happy has been picked up to be a movie. This kind of book is really gritty, really dirty, really dark, and it contrasts itself with this blue flying imaginary unicorn, but there's a very good reason for it. So I'm looking forward to completing this. This is issue 4 of 4, and value may go up once the movie gets further along. So I think it could be worth a pickup, and it's pretty easy at 4 books. So Thief of Thieves, I've definitely not caught up on this, but I did pick up my 12. The Shadow. Now, the Shadow is a very cool character. He's very, he's pulp action hero, kind of a pulp superhero. If you haven't read the comics or listened to the web, or not the web, but the radio series, he's been around for a long time. And some of you, my first experience with the Shadow was the 1990s Alec Baldwin movies, and just he has a great aesthetic. The scarf covering the face, the long trench coat, flowing trench coat / cloak, the wide brim hat, just really cool. And I got a sketch cover because I think they can be captured pretty easy. And Matt Wagner is really cool, and he did I believe Mage, the hero discovered, and the hero defined, and all that stuff. And Mage was actually really cool. But yeah, I got these blanks. I wouldn't mind getting the Shadow drawn on one of these Shadow Year 1s. I got a couple of them because I've been collecting blanks for any kind of situation. Saga is one of those books. Another one of those books. To me, I think this is one of the best books being published right now, period, in anything. The art is just absolutely fantastic. The storyline has delivered each and every issue, leaving you wanting more. And this issue was actually one that, as I was reading, I was like, oh man, yeah, this is cool, oh man, next page, oh man, this is great, oh, last page, no, oh my god, no. It was just something that hit me. I don't want to spoil anything. Pick it up, read it for yourself. Definitely, if you can, get the earlier issues. I think right at publication here, issue 1 regularly goes for $75, if not more. But you can always pick up a trade which covers issues 1 through 6, and those are like $10. If you can get your hands on the actual issues, definitely do it though. Brian Vaughan, just amazing writer, and Fiona Staples is just her art is fantastic. The only book that I would opt over this is Lock and Key. Lock and Key is another book that always has delivered. Joe Hill has been delivering a fantastic storyline from the get-go. I was captured in the first issue, well, the first trade. These are getting harder and harder to find, but the trade paperbacks and the hardcovers are a lot easier. They're a little pricier, but pick them up for the story, man. These are great. The art's really good, but the story is what really delivers on these. This is actually Lock and Key Omega. They actually have, this is the 7th series, and each series is basically a story arc of one long continuous story. And this is, I believe, issue 3, and there's only 4 more issues left till the end. That's another thing that's nice about this series, is there is a definite and finite end, so you know you're not going to run on 10 years of continuity, and it'll be something that you can actually collect and finish. So this is the regular cover, and I also did get the photo cover, which I believe is retailer incentive or sub incentive. Let me see. It's a retail incentive cover. So it actually is pretty nice. The focus are the candles and one of the keys, so that's pretty cool. So I said I wanted to show you something, and I'm going to show you something. This came from a recent signing which I could not attend, but I was able to request this, and it was very cool. It arrived, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Let's see if we can get rid of some of that glare. Ooh. Oh yeah. Well, we can't really get rid of all of it. But yeah, this Batman #0 sketch cover of the Joker. You can almost see what's on the other side of this camera. This is done by Danny Mickey. I requested it. I got it CGC'd. It's a 9.8. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna get one. I've already got a Batman sketch done by him that's getting CGC'd right now. I'm so excited to have this. Technically, it's the second Batman that he drew, or the second Joker that he drew. There's someone selling his sketch on eBay as the first sketch, or the first Joker that Danny Mickey drew, but I requested mine first. Unfortunately, because I couldn't attend the event, he drew it later. But either way, this is just a wonderful piece, and it's going to look great on the wall. Now, one of the things to note is I believe Danny Mickey will actually be working on the Batman series, so this has actually increased its relevancy, as it were, because now it is a Batman artist who has done this sketch. So that's pretty exciting for me. Yeah, so I got my 9.8, so it came in really clean. My plan for it, let me go ahead and take it out here. My plan for it is to put it in one of these, and I know you can't see it all, but give me a sec. Let me adjust this. Alright, it's a collecting case, or collectible case. I get these for $12.99 at Michael's, and they're really cool. They're nice and thick. So there's some depth to them. You know, simple wall hangs here and here. My plan is to put it in here, and I've done this already a couple times. I'm going to put it in there, and I'm going to get the Batman one, and I'm going to put it together. But it will look pretty sweet. I've shown this on Facebook here and there, and you can't see it because of the glare, I'm sorry. But this is my Batman Death in the Family 1 at 9.4. I've attached it to the back with Velcro, and if I need to, I can take it out, and if there is residue, I will remove it with Goo Gone or whatever. So there's that. That's my plan for that, and that's pretty exciting. I might end up doing that tonight, even though it's pretty late. So let's see. I got something today. A nice thin. I believe I know what this is, but let's go ahead and pop it open. Ooh, I gotta be careful though. It's getting pretty close. I try to cut along the corrugated portion of the cardboard as opposed to the actual split. That lowers the risk of damage to whatever may or may not be inside. Hopefully there's something inside, right? Alright. Alright, some postcards. First X-Men. Right. Batman Live. I think that's already over. Yeah, but that's funny. Let's see. It's got a Midtown Comics bag. So, it's kind of flimsy. Now I believe, if this is what I think it is, it came from one of the union guys who won't be attending much anymore. Ooh, it came with a the Shadow #1, so that's cool. I'll go ahead and give that a look-see. Very cool. And a Gen 13 #0 for 13 cents. That's pretty nice. Edge looks alright. But no, the main thing I wanted was this. And this is a dagger sketch of Cloak and Dagger from John Boy. And it's pretty cool. I've been collecting sketches lately. So this appears to be on something lighter, maybe copy paper. So this will need to go in something harder, maybe a magazine, backboard, or get it framed. But yeah, so it's dagger, and I got this from I believe Vic from the Union was selling this. I kind of wanted it, but I had to pass for a little while, and then they lowered the price. And thanks for the sketch, Vic. And good luck. Anyway, that's today's edition of Comics Zombie. I will see you later. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate any questions, comments, concerns. I know this is a long video, and I appreciate your sticking with me. I will see you later. Peace out.